Good morning and welcome on the first day of the European Universities Rowing Championship 2023. We will start today's competition with the lightweight men's double sculls with the free hits. In the first heat on lane 1, VU University of Amsterdam. On lane 2, Utrecht University. On lane 3, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. On lane 4, University of Heidelberg. And on lane 5, WSG Bydgoszcz. And the first heat in the lightweight men's double sculls just started. Lane 1, VU University of Amsterdam from the Netherlands. Van der Gest and Van Eyck van Heslinga. Lane 2, also from the Netherlands, Utrecht University. Skivink and Boyhuis. Lane 3, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology from Germany. Mangedot and Becker. Lane 4, also from Germany, University of Heidelberg. Griesinger and Weidemeyer. And lane 5, WSG Bydgoszcz, Nalewalski and Paczkowski. Very strong start from lane 5. Polish crew, Rafał Nalewalski and Dariusz Paczkowski. Second, third place for lane 1 and lane 3. VU University of Amsterdam and Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. Still Polish crew on lane 5 in front of the others. The last 200 meters, still Polish crew in front. Rafał Nalewalski and Dariusz Paczkowski. On lane 3, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology from Germany. Mangedot and Becker on the second place. It's close to the finish line. And the first place for the Polish crew of WSG Bydgoszcz. The second place for Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. Third place for VU University of Amsterdam. Free crews with progression to the semi-finals. 4th and 5th crews will go to repassage. The crews are ready for the second heat in the lightweight men's double sculls. We have in this heat on lane 1, VU University of Amsterdam, Van Zanen and Ten Boom. On lane 2, University of Porto from Portugal, Santos and Monteiro. On lane 3, University of Zagreb from Croatia, Possi and Jednobrkovic. On lane 4, Gdańsk University of Technology from Poland, Aleksandrowicz and Stankiewicz. And on lane 5, University of Lorraine from France, Desplanques and Grosset. And let's see what will happen on the 1,000-meter course during the European Universities Rowing Championship. That's the distance for the crews. Very strong start on lane 2. The Portuguese University of Porto, Fidalgo Santos and Castro Monteiro. Lane 1 on the second place at the moment, the Netherlands VU University of Amsterdam, Roy van Zanen and Brent ten Boom. Very strong battle for the third place on lane 4 and lane 5. Lane 4, Gdańsk University of Technology from Poland, and lane 5, University of Lorraine from France. at 5th place at the moment. Lane 3, the Croatian University of Zagreb, Paulo Possi and Tin Jednobrkovic. Still the University of Porto at the 1st place. Polish crew, Gdańsk University of Technology, is battling for the 2nd place with the Netherlands University of Amsterdam. It looks like the Polish crew takes the 2nd place at the moment. University of Porto still in front, and a strong battle for the 2nd place. University of Amsterdam on lane 1 and the Gdańsk University of Technology on lane 4. First 3 crews will advance to the semis. University of Porto in front of Gdańsk University of Technology, and the 3rd place for the VU University of Amsterdam. These 3 crews will advance to the semi-finals. The rest will battle in the repassage. The next heat is the heat number 3 in the lightweight men's double sculls. We have 4 lanes. On lane 1, Széchenyi István University from Hungary. On lane 2, University of Nottingham. Lane 3, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. And on lane 4, University of Warsaw. First three crews will advance straight to the semi-finals. The crews are on course already. It looks like the Hungarians are on the first place at the moment. On lane 1, Széchenyi István University, Roland Szigeti and Balázs Szolosi. On the second place, University of Nottingham, James Lone and Lucas Salmon. And at the third place at the moment, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz on lane 3, Dawid Zakrzewski, Miłosz Jasiulewicz. On fourth place from the start, University of Warsaw, Aleksander Hajda and Stanisław Sieniawski. We have a water gap between first and the second crew. The Hungarians from Széchenyi István University still in front, and University of Nottingham on the second place. Less than 200 meters to the finish line. And still Széchenyi István University from Hungary on first place. Szigeti and Szolosi. University of Nottingham on the second place. But the University of Warsaw on lane 4 try to fight and the battle for the third place with the Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. Széchenyi István University on first place, second for University of Nottingham, and third place for Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz in front of University of Warsaw on fourth place. The first three crews will advance straight to the semi-finals. It's time for 2 races in the lightweight women's single sculls. The first heat is about to start in 1 minute. On lane 1, Eszter Fehérváry from the Széchenyi István University from Hungary. On lane 2, Antoaneta Karaivanova from Technical University Sofia Branch Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Lane 3, Ines Oliveira, University of Coimbra from Portugal. Lane 4, Chloé Lavenier, University of Lyon, France. Lane 5, Anna Ott, University of Pannonia from Hungary. And lane 6, Irmak Fertuk from Marmara University, Turkey. Only the winner in this heat will advance straight to the final A. Very strong start for lane 6, Irmak Fertuk from Marmara University. But now it looks like the first lane, Eszter Fehérváry from Hungary, is taking the first place at the moment. On the second place, on lane 3, Ines Oliveira from Portugal, University of Coimbra. .500 meters ahead. And still Eszter Fehérváry on lane 1, on first place, second. Now Ines Oliveira from the University of Coimbra, Portugal. And it looks like the third place at the moment for Antoaneta Karaivanova from Technical University Sofia Branch Plovdiv from Bulgaria. And now we have last 200 meters. The heat is safely led by Eszter Fehérváry from Széchenyi István University from Hungary. Only the winner in this heat will advance straight to the final A. It looks like it will be the Eszter Fehérváry from Széchenyi István University from Hungary. On lane 1. And she's taking the first place. Second place for Ines Oliveira from University of Coimbra. And the third place for Antoaneta Karaivanova from Technical University Sofia Branch, Plovdiv. The crews from position 2 to 6 will battle in the repassage. It's time for the race number 5 of the day. It will be the second heat in the lightweight women's single sculls. On lane 1, University of Warsaw, Maria Szelejewska. On lane 2, Turin Polytechnic from Italy, Cecilia Bertolani. On lane 3, Germans Hessige Hochschule für öffentliches Management und Sicherheit, Natalie Weber. On lane 4, Royal Holloway University of London, Annabelle Ruinet. And on lane 5, Rita Grill from University of Vienna. On lane 3, from Germany, Natalie Weber takes the first place from the start. And Annabelle Ruinet from Royal Holloway University of London on lane 4 on second place. Third place at the moment for Rita Grill from University of Vienna on lane 5. After 500 meters, still Natalie Weber on lane 3 in front of Annabelle Ruinette on lane 4 and Rita Grill on lane 5. Last 100 meters and still Natalie Weber on lane 3 on the first place. And she's rowing to the final A. Natalie Weber takes the first place. The second place for Annabelle Ruinette on lane 4. And on lane 5, Rita Grill takes the third place. The next heat, the men's straight fours, will start at 10:05. it's time for the men's straight fours. We will see the 2 heats. And the first 2 crews will advance straight to the final A. In heat 1, in the men's straight fours, we have Nikolaus Copernicus University in Toruń from Poland on lane 1. On lane 2, University of Mainz from Germany. On lane 3, Marmara University from Turkey. On lane 4, Budapest University of Technology and Economics from Hungary. And on lane 5, WSG Bydgoszcz. From lane 4, the Hungarians, Osh, Dobaj, Hop and Koff. They are leading and they are taking the first place. Second place for lane 5 from Bydgoszcz University School of Economics, Bartkowski, Nalewalski, Szewczyk and Karwecki. The first 2 crews are going straight to the final A. Let's see at the start of the second heat in the men's straight fours. On lane 1, German Sport University Cologne from Germany. On lane 2, University of Lorraine from France. On lane 3, Czech University of Life Science Prague. And on lane 4, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz, the host city team. Very close race from the start. At the moment, the Czech University of Life Science Prague on lane 3, leading the course. On second place at the moment, from lane 4, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. First two crews will advance to the final A. Still the Czech University of Life and Science from Prague at the first place. And on the second place, it looks like from lane 4, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. But still we have a battle on lane 2 and lane 1, University of Lorraine from France and German Sport University Cologne on lane 1. Only two crews will advance straight to the final A. The Czechs in front on lane 3, but who will take the second place? It will be a very close finish. The first place, for sure, for the Czech University of Life Science Prague on lane 3. But who takes the second place? We have to wait for the photo finish and the official results. Very strong battle. We are still waiting for the official results in the second heat of men's straight fours. And we have the official results of the second heat in the men's straight fours. The first place for the Czech University of Life Science Prague from lane 3. The second place for the German Sport University Cologne on lane 1. Third place for University of Lorraine from France. And the fourth place for Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. And now it's time to watch the hits in the men's quadruple sculls. We will have 2 heats and only winners will advance straight to the final A. In the first heat, in men's quadruple sculls, on lane 1, Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich. On lane 2, Vytautas Magnus University from Lithuania. On lane 3, University of Vienna from Austria. And on lane 4, University of Gustave Eiffel from France. It looks like the Lithuanians from Vytautas Magnus University are leading at the moment. Domantas Riauba, Virgilius Prusinskas, Benas Paunsinis, and Rokas Jakubauskas. Lithuanians are leading after 500 meters in front of University of Vienna on lane 3. Only 200 meters left, and still on lane 2, Vytautas Magnus University crew is leading in this heat. Only the first place crew will advance to the final A. The Lithuanians Vytautas Magnus University crew are taking the first place. Second place for University of Vienna on lane 3. Third place for University of Gustave Eiffel from France on lane 4. And the fourth place for the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich on lane 1. Second heat in the men's quadruple sculls is about to start, and we will watch the two German crews on lane 1, University of Erlangen-Nuremberg, and on lane 3, University of Duisburg-Essen. On lane 2, the Czech Technical University Prague will compete, and on lane 4, Turin Polytechnic from Italy. The 9th race of the day is just started. The best start on lane 4 for Italians from Turin Polytechnic. Zamariola, Giacobbe, Graziano and Cerutti. A very good start also on lane 3, University of Duisburg-Essen. Renner, Tischer, Kramenschneider and Lebede. It looks like the German crew from lane 3 is taking the first place at the moment. On the second place, on lane 2, Czech Technical University in Prague. Hruška, Chlebowski, Chladik and Zavadil. The Turin Polytechnic on lane 4 now on the third place, and on fourth place on lane 1 University of Erlangen-Nuremberg from Germany. Less than 500 meters to the finish line. We have big gaps between the crews. Some problem for the University of Duisburg-Essen on lane 3. And on lane 2, Czech Technical University from Prague is taking the first place at the finish line. Second place for lane 3, University of Duisburg-Essen. And the third place on lane 4 for Turin Polytechnic from Italy. The first crew in this heat, the Czech Technical University Prague, is advanced to the final A. The crews from the second, third and fourth place will compete in the repassage. It's time for 2 heats in the women's straight pairs. We can see the 5 crews on a starting line. On lane 1, University of Cambridge, Elliott and Jackson. On lane 2, University of Heidelberg, Stephens and Weyers. On lane 3, University of Vienna, Zehetmaier and Halama. On lane 4, University of Zurich, Ulbrich and Bless. And on lane 5, University of Zagreb, Seketa and Popko. On lane 3, University of Vienna, Zehetmaier and Halama. They are leading from the start. First 2 crews will advance to the final A. Now it looks like the lane 4, University of Zurich, is on the 2nd place. On 3rd place, lane 2, University of Heidelberg from Germany. Still lane 3 in front, University of Vienna, Lisa Zehetmaier and Chiara Halama. Now the 2nd place. On lane 2, University of Heidelberg, Alina Stephens and Elena Weyers. 3rd place at the moment for lane 4, University of Zurich, Ruf Ulbrich and Mara Bless. But as we can see, a very big gap between the 1st and the 2nd place. And the winners in this heat on lane 3 from the University of Vienna, Lisa Zehetmaier and Chiara Halama. 2nd place for the University of Heidelberg, Alina Stephens and Elina Weyers from Germany. First 2 crews will go straight to the final A. The next race, as you can see, it will be the second heat in the women's straight pairs. And we can see only 4 crews at the start line. On lane 1, Széchenyi István University from Hungary, Fanny Fazekas and Lena Viant. On lane 3, University of Angers from France, Marion Faure and Clémence Lebrun. On lane 4, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology from Germany, Victoria Karl and Barbara Thiele. And on lane 5, from Poland, Nikolaus Copernicus University in Toruń, Zofia Bożyszkowska and Cornelia Semrau. Okay, as we can see, they are late but not too late. On lane 2, Bonnie Price and Evelyn Lees from the Imperial College London. So, we will see 5 crews competing for the final A, and only first 2 crews will advance straight to the final A. Once again, on lane 1, Széchenyi István University from Hungary. On lane 2, Imperial College London. On lane 3, University of Angers. On lane 4, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. And on lane 5, Nikolaus Copernicus University in Toruń. The second heat in the women's straight pairs. Very good start from lane 1, 3, 4 and 5. It looks like the lane 1 is leading at the moment. Széchenyi István University from Hungary, Fanny Fazekas and Lena Viant. But it's close on the third lane, University of Angers from France, Marion Faure and Clémence Lebrun. After 500 meters, it looks like the third lane is leading, University of Angers, or maybe the lane 4, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology from Germany, Viktoria Karl and Barbara Thiele. As we've seen, both crews from lane 3 and 4 had some problems in course. It's a close battle for the first and second place. At the moment, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology is leading on lane 4. On the second place, lane 1, Széchenyi István University from Hungary. But the French University of Angers are still fighting for the second place, because only the first two crews will advance straight to the final A. Still, the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology is leading in this heat. On lane 4, second, on lane 1, the Hungarians from Széchenyi István University. Let's look at the close finish. The first place, finally, for the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology from Germany, Viktoria Karl and Barbara Thiele. And the second place for Széchenyi István University on lane 1, Fanny Fazekas and Lena Wiant. Those two crews will advance straight to the final A. The crews from the positions 3, 4 and 5 will compete in the repassage. As we can see, the first out of 3 heats in the women's singles just started. On lane 1, Barbara Stręk from Nicolaus Copernicus University in Toruń. On lane 2, Zofia Fuji from University of Pécs. On lane 3, Catherine Moll from University of Birmingham. On lane 4, Emma Bulgarelli from Turin Polytechnic. On lane 5, Zane de Klein from Maastricht University. And on lane 6, Janka Girosz from Eötvös Loránd University. First two crews will advance straight to the semi-finals. On lane 3, Katrin Moll leads in this race from the start. In the battle for the second place, we can see 4 crews from lane 1, 4, 5 and 6. Now on the 6th place at the moment, Zofia Fuji on 2nd lane. But still 5 crews is battling for the semi-finals. And still Katrin Moll from University of Birmingham on lane 3 is leading in this race. No one knows at the moment who will take the 2nd place at the finish line. It is a very close battle for lane 6, 5, 4 and 1. It looks like at the moment on the 2nd place Janka Girosz from Eötvös Loránd University on lane 6. Lane 1, 2, 3, 50 meters to go. And Katrin Moll from lane 3 looks like she's going to win this race. And who will take the 2nd place? On lane 6, Janka Girosz from Eötvös Loránd University. It looks like those 2 crews will advance straight to the semi-finals. 1st place for Katrin Moll from University of Birmingham from lane 3. And the 2nd place for Janka Girosz from Eötvös Loránd University on lane 6. But who takes the 3rd place? It looks like Sanne de Klein from Maastricht University, but we have to wait for official results to confirm. And we have the official results. The 1st place for Katrin Moll, 2nd place for Janka Girosz, and the 3rd place for Sanne de Klein, 4th place for Barbara Streng, 5th place for Bulgarelli from Turin Polytechnic, and 6th place for Fuzi from University of Pécs. That's the official results of the 1st heat in the women's singles. The second heat in the women's singles just started. On lane 1, we have DNS. That means Antoaneta Karaivanova did not start in this heat. We can see only 4 crews at the moment on course. Oh, sorry, 5 crews. On lane 2, Anastasia Yakovleva from Comenius University. On lane 3, Lili Romsic from Széchenyi István University. On lane 4, Ilse Ackermans from University of Twente. On lane 5, Dominika Baranowska from University School of Economics, WSG Bydgoszcz. On lane 6, Juliette Broysecker from Radboud University, Nijmegen. And from the start, lanes 4 and 5 are battling for the first place. Ilse Ackermans on lane 4 and Dominika Baranowska on lane 5. On third place at the moment, on lane 6, Juliette Broysecker. Very close battle for the first place between lanes 4 and 5. Ackermans and Baranowska. Less than 500 meters to go, and it looks like Ackermans is leading at the moment, but it is a very small gap between the lanes 4 and 5. On lane 5, Dominika Baranowska from WSG Bydgoszcz. She's still fighting to win this race. We can hear the fans louder and louder. Ilse Ackermans on lane 4 on first place in front of Dominika Baranowska on lane 5 on the second place. First 2 places at the finish line will go straight to the semi-finals. I think they don't need to fight for the first place, but maybe they want to have the better lanes in the semi-finals. So at the finish line, first place in this heat for Ilse Ackermans from University of Twente, and the second place for Dominika Baranowska from WSG Bydgoszcz. Third place for Juliette Broysecker from Radboud University, Nijmegen. And now we will see 6 rowers competing in the last third heat of the women's singles. On lane 1, Irmak Fertuk from Marmara University. On lane 2, Rachel Kollo from University of Tartu. On lane 3, Raminta Morkunaite from Vytautas Magnus University. On lane 4, Esther Spruit from Delft University of Technology. On lane 5, Lenka Boušková from Brno University of Technology. And on lane 6, Luisa Nerschulte from University of Münster. Just to remind you that the rowers are competing during this European Universities Rowing Championship on 1,000 meters distance. It looks like lane 6 is leading at the moment. Luisa Nerschulte from University of Münster. And lane 3 on the second place, Raminta Morkunaite from Vytautas Magnus University. And still, as we can see, lanes 6 and 3 are battling for the first place. Definitely lane 3 on first place, Raminta Morkunaite from Vytautas Magnus University. She's on the first place at the moment in this race. But the most important at the moment is who will take the second place and go straight to the semi-finals. Lanes 2 and 4, but it looks like from lane 2, Kollo from University of Tartu will take the second place. And the third place for lane 4, Esther Spruit from Delft University of Technology.
Kilka słów po polsku teraz. Pozdrawiamy serdecznie dzieciaki z przedszkola, które nas odwiedziły. Pozdrawiamy też panie opiekunki, panie wychowawczynie. Wrócicie do nas jeszcze? Bardzo się cieszymy. Będziecie kibicować? A możecie głośno teraz pokazać, jak kibicowaliście? Jeszcze raz? Brawo dla najmniejszych kibiców z przedszkola. Super dzieciaki, może kiedyś będziecie wioślarzami. Pozdrawiamy Misiolandię.
I wracamy do komentowania tego, co się dzieje w języku angielskim. Now we will see the one heat in the lightweight women's quadruple sculls, the heat for lanes in the final. And in this race, we have 3 crews. On lane 1, University of Vienna, Gruber, Grill, Schaffer and Horauer. On lane 2, University of Würzburg, Schreiber, Schütze, Stange and Mayer. On lane 3, Erasmus University Rotterdam, Blum, Kittels, Weyer and Sanderse. And the crews are close to the finish line. First place for lane 1, University of Vienna, second place for lane 3, Erasmus University Rotterdam, and the third place for lane 2, University of Würzburg. All crews goes to the final. And now it's time for a race in the lightweight men's straight fours. All crews will compete for the lanes in the final. On lane 1, University of Aveiro from Portugal. On lane 2, Erasmus University Rotterdam from the Netherlands. On lane 3, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz from Poland. On lane 4, Leibniz University of Hanover from Germany. On lane 5, Eindhoven University of Technology from the Netherlands. All crews will advance to the final, and they will be competing only for the lanes. Lanes 1 and 2 now on first and second place from the start. On lane 1, University of Aveiro from Portugal. Soares, Valente de Passo, and Pereira de Medeiros. On lane 2, Erasmus University Rotterdam, Halbesma, Bellenkamp, Van der Meulen, and Van Rösel. It looks like we have at the moment on the third place on lane 5, Eindhoven University of Technology. Vlerakers, De Vries, Van der Bohuzen, and Van Tongeren. First place for lane 1, University of Aveiro from Portugal. Second place for lane 5, Eindhoven University of Technology. And the third place for lane 2, Erasmus University Rotterdam. All crews will compete in the final. And now we will have 2 heats in the men's 100 meters. 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 2 heats in the men's 100 straight pairs. In the first heat, on 6 lanes, we will see on lane 1, University of Vienna, on lane 2, Technical University of Denmark, on lane 3, Poznań University of Technology, on lane 4, Marmara University, on lane 5, Leibniz University of Hanover, and on lane 6, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. Only the winners will advance to the final A in both heats in men's straight pairs. The lane 3 in front of lane 6 at the finish line. Szymon Tomiak, Patryk Wojtalak, Poznań University of Technology. They are the winners in this heat. And the second place, Piotr Dziewieczyński, Michał Witkowski from Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. First 2 crews will compete in the final A. In the second heat of the men's straight pairs, we will watch on lane 1 Obuda University, on lane 2 Brno University of Technology, on lane 3 University of Zagreb, on lane 4 Imperial College London, on lane 5 Czech University of Life Science Prague, on lane 6 Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. Only the winners will advance to the final A. The crews from the position 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 will go to the repassage. Lanes 5 and 6 in front at the moment. On lane 5, Czech University of Life Science Prague, Jan Chladek and Adam Kulchanek. They are on the first place at the moment. On the second place on lane 6, Jonas Fitz and Karl Thomas Draper from Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. It looks like it is a very safe gap between first and the second place, and only the first place will go straight to the final A. Jan Chladek, Adam Kulchanek from Czech University of Life Science Prague are the winners in this heat and go straight to the final A. Second place for Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, Jonas Fitz and Karl Thomas Draper. The crews from the positions 2nd to 6th will compete in the repassage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look for the 3 heats in the men's double schools. First, second and third places from each of 3 heats will advance to the semi-finals. In heat number 1, we will watch on the lane 1, University of Zagreb, Mahmutovic and Cesarec. On lane 2, University of Lyon, Basset and Keller. On lane 3, Hungarian University of Sports Science, Sabo and Kerekes. On lane 4, Vytautas Magnus University crew, Volkovas and Masanauskas. And on lane 5, Masaryk University, Koplicek and Kobza. From lane 1, University of Zagreb, Mahmutovic and Cesarec. They are the winners in this heat. The second place for lane 3, Szabo and Kerekes from Hungarian University of Sports Science, and the third place for lane 4, Vytautas Magnus University, Volkovas and Masanauskas. First three places goes straight to the semi-finals.
Dziękuję panu bardzo, jestem niezmiernie wdzięczny. Grupka co sklepa.
In the second heat of the men's double sculls, we have on lane 1 Marmara University, Kurt and Avci. On lane 2, University of Vienna, Svetina and Hucze. On lane 3, Turin Polytechnic, Graziano and Sessa. On lane 4, University of Stuttgart, Kaltenborn and Haider. On lane 5, Leonardo da Vinci University, Broussard and Claval. I would like to remind you that only the first 3 crews on the finish line will advance straight to the semi-finals. Lanes 1, 2 and 4 looks like they are leading at the moment. On lane 1, Kurt and Avci from Marmara University, Turkey. On lane 2, University of Vienna from Austria, Svetina and Hauch. On third place at the moment, as we can see, on lane 4, University of Stuttgart, Philipp Kaltenborn and Michael Andreas Haider. First 3 crews will advance straight to the semi-finals. Still on lane 1, Marmara University on first place. Second and third place now for the University of Vienna and University of Stuttgart. Lane 1 in front of lane 2, but it will be very close battle for the third place, and it looks like lane 5, but we have to wait for the official results. The first place for lane 1, Marmara University, Kurt and Avci. The second place for University of Vienna, Svetina and Hauch, and we have to wait to announce who takes the third place and will go straight to the semi-final. It was a very close battle between lanes 4 and 5. University of Stuttgart and Leonardo da Vinci University. We are still waiting for the official results. I think the photo finish will deciding. And we have the official results. The first place for Marmara University, second place for University of Vienna, and the third place for Leonardo da Vinci University from France. And those 3 crews will compete in the semi-finals. The 4th and 5th crew will battle in the repassage. In a moment we will start with the third heat
in the men's double sculls. In this third heat, which is also the race number 21 of the day, we will watch on lane 1, University of Erlangen-Nuremberg, Birchals and Kindel. On lane 2, University of Twente, Dielman and Boij. On lane 3, Erasmus University Rotterdam, Knowles and Hulsker. On lane 4, Jönköping University, Rapi and Johansson. And on lane 5, Turin Polytechnic, Zamariola and Giacobbe. As we've seen in the previous heats, the crews from the position 1, 2 and 3 at the finish line will go straight to the semi-finals. Very strong start for lanes 1 and 5. On lane 1, University of Erlangen-Nuremberg, Birchals and Kindel. And on lane 5, Turin Polytechnic, Zamariola and Giacobbe. Lane 1 in front of lane 5 and lane 2 on third place at the moment, University of Twente from the Netherlands, Dieleman and Boij. It is a battle for the first 3 places and for the semi-finals. Lane 1, lane 5 and lane 3. Lane 5, lane 1, lane 3 and lane 2 on the 4th place. On lane 1, Christian Birchals and Julian Kindel from University of Erlangen-Nuremberg. On lane 5, Turin Polytechnic from Italy, Alberto Zamariola and Massimo Giacobbi. On lane 3, Erasmus University Rotterdam from the Netherlands. Knowles and Hulkers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the last race of the morning session on the first day of the European Universities Rowing Championship Bydgoszcz 2023. It will be the race of the women's eights. And all crews will advance to the final A. They will compete in this heat only for the lanes in the final. For sure, it will be the fastest race of this morning session. 6 crews on lanes from lane 1, University of Münster, Germany. On lane 2, Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz, Poland. On lane 3, Norwegian University of Science and Technology. On lane 4, Nicolaus Copernicus University in Toruń, Poland. On lane 5, Pomeranian Medical University in Szczecin, Poland. And on lane 6, University of Lyon, France. The race is about to start, and the crews will compete for the lanes in the final. And the last race of the morning session in the first day of the European Universities Rowing Championship is already started. On lane 6, University of Lyon from France. Lane 4, Nicolaus Copernicus University in Toruń. It looks like those crews are in front at the moment. Only 1,000 meters to go. Even less now to the finish line. Lane 4, lane 2. Rowing faster and faster and gets the second place, it looks like, at the moment. Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz. A very strong line-up in this crew. Paulina Chrzanowska, Izabela Gałek, Olga Wnuk, Oliwia Kania, Małgorzata Strybel, Klaudia Pankratiew, Wiktoria Szopińska, Monika Błaszczyk i Zuzanna Szczerba. Lane 4 and lane 2 on the first and the second place at the moment. Less than 500 meters to go. Lane 4 is leading at the moment Nicolaus Copernicus University in Toruń, Agata Zielepucha, Zofia Bożyszkowska, Martyna Wiśniewska, Adrianna Paszkowska, Julia Wejwer, Dominika Gałka, Kornelia Zemrał, Patrycja Domalska i Katarzyna Malinowska. Lane 4, lane 2, and lane 6. It looks like the University of Lyon is on the 3rd place at the moment. But just to remind you, the crews are competing only for the lanes in the final. All crews will advance to the final. We are closer and closer to the finish line. Lane 4 in front of lane 2 and lane 6 at the 3rd place. Lane 4, 1st place, 2nd for lane 2 and the 3rd place for lane 6. Nicolaus Copernicus University in Toruń won this heat. 2nd place for Kazimierz Wielki University in Bydgoszcz and the 3rd place for the University of Lyon from France. All crews, as I said before, will compete in the final. That was the last race of the morning session. We will back in about 2 hours with the next races, and we will start at 2:15 p.m. with the 3 heats in the lightweight men's singles.